let me add a little bit to what you're saying there. What if I was to say that at the very core, for everybody, like it doesn't matter, it's a universal thing. At the core of everybody's suffering is the fact that we are not connected to ourselves at all levels. That is the literal source of our suffering. We can't be here. We can't be in this life. We can't be in this body. Now, we can't identify that as the nature of our suffering, the fact that we can't be here in this body. The mind says what we're looking for is always somewhere else. You know, our experience tells us that the information that we're looking for is in the past. The life we're looking for is in the future, right? And the source of our suffering is a lack of connection to now. And that's because we're not connected at the level of feeling and sensation. And when we get connected to that level, fully, deeply, that's where maturity emerges, groundedness, purpose, meaning, because purpose and meaning are inherent in our birth. And so simplicity emerges. So you might get up and go work wherever, but you're already full. You're full of the morning. You're full of the coffee that you drank. You're completely full. You're taking it all in, and you're taking yourself in. You're taking all of yourself in, as much as you can handle, right? And that is where purpose emerges, because again, purpose is inherent in our birth. There's nothing to do with where we go to work, what we're doing. I mean, really though, I'm not, not to say there's I don't know. It's just a judgment. I would just be making a judgment on the idea of, going and doing your own thing. I don't know. Because again, once this level of our experience, once we evolve into this level, because it's the direction that everybody's moving into, whether we know it or not, it's just the truth of what's happening. That's life is always calling us back to ourselves, back home, back in here, you know? And so, yeah, then, the things that might have, that's really how it works. The things that were causing us so much confusion and suffering in life, right? Like the job or the relationship, or this seemed like it was the job or the money or the relationship. But we find out it wasn't those things. We found out it was because we weren't connected to the truth of our experience, We weren't here.
I'd say just working through the whole job thing in my mind as you're talking. It seems like, we're trained, and really that's what it is, by society to find purpose in work. That's our meaning. We provide for men specifically.
One huge place that we've been taught that's where it is,
Yeah, just that's
especially as men.
Providers. We are providers. How do we provide? We trade our time for money,